So, welcome back.
I created Steven.
You did?
I did.
That's what I'm talking about. It was him. He was the talent, but I mean...
He's a year older than me, but I made him. I made Stellarby.
That's okay. But, speaking of talent, we have someone here with us today. I wonder who that is.
That might be me, I think. I'm pretty sure.
Welcome, Becca, to the show.
Yay! That's my name!
We're glad to have you on. We've always wanted to have you on for so long.
Aww.
But, you know, this is the most fitting time.
Approximately a week you've wanted me on.
No. I'd say for approximately the length of our lifetime.
Well, we started in the last week of October, so since that.
Yeah. 100%. It was always in the brain. But we're glad you're here. You're an amazing person, and you do some really cool things. So that's why we want to talk with you.
Oh man, hyping up everybody.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I do cool things. You know, I occasionally take out the trash sometimes.
Oh.
You know.
Two hands or one?
One-handed. Because I'm bad.
Nice constraint there.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's going to be a challenge for me. I swear, like every other sentence.
Like a sailor.
Oh.
Yeah. Like the episode in SpongeBob with the dolphin sort of noises.
Those are always.
Like, oh
dear.
That was my dolphin impression. I hope you liked it. You know, stay tuned for more animals. Probably.
But that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room in here for an entire dolphin.
No! Aww.
It's actually really funny because, like, you're saying all this random stuff, and you're sort of talking about a thing that I want to get into a little bit.
Yeah.
Which
Dolphins.
is dolphins.
Sure.
No. I want to talk about your creative process because you mentioned this before, but you have a bit of a unique process.
Yeah. I try not to put too much pressure on myself to like come up with just content. You know, I used to do that, and it was just like if I couldn't come up with something like right away, I would get so frustrated with myself because like, you know, comedy comes so naturally to me because I grew up on it, like on classic stuff, and instead I took those like random funny thoughts that just come to me and I write them down in my phone, and I just I'm gonna open up my notes right here and see what stuff I have typed in so far.
Taking these ideas.
Milk, lettuce, onions.
Let's see. Okay, so I came up with yes, I'm hilarious. I came up with something called Tears of Mocha. It's the soap opera about a Starbucks employee with very little to no personality, and this is loosely based on a guy that I dated.
Oh wow! Shout-outs to that guy. He got a comedy script because of it.
Oh yeah, no, like you get inspiration like everywhere you go. Like there's. It always happens mainly like when I'm on the bus or when I'm least expecting it to. Like there'd be these girls that would come in and they would just start like talking to like, oh my god, that's so funny. That was hilarious. It's just funny. It's funny. And I'm standing in front of this girl, like, talking with her friend. I'm just like, oh, my God, material. So, like, you always pick up on every day. But, like, the Tears of Mocha, back to Tears of Mocha. It's just like, it would be like a 10-second bit where it would be like this guy, like the barista, and somebody going back and he goes, hey, I actually ordered soy milk. Could I just get a new one instead, please? And then he's just standing there like, okay. And that's it.
And it's those short little things that like it leaves the best impression, I think.
Yeah.
You know,
actually,
funny.
Sorry.
No. Go ahead.
Like Attilio and I actually came up with one. For
I don't
another
remember.
episode of Tears of Mocha, where like he visits the doctor, and he's like, doctor, he like gives me straight, like, tell me how my mom is, how is she? And the doctor's like, yo, your mom's sick, and then like look, and then like it starts to rave, and little glow sticks of people start barging in, start dancing, and rave music is happening, and the guy's just sitting there, he's like, Okay.
Is that good? Is that help? Context, please.
And that's it. It just cuts to the
Credits roll. That sounds like 3 minutes of credits going way too fast.
3 minutes of credits, and how long would the...
Like 25 seconds. Like a 25-second program.
See, I think that's such a unique style of comedy. I mean, like, it is becoming a bit more out there, especially nowadays with YouTube and everything like that.
Well, like, when it's done right, like, it can, like, get across.
100%.
You know, like, because, you know, when people try to do, like, those short comedy whatevers, it's like, you think of Vine.
Yeah.
You know, like, and it's just, I don't know, it feels like so little thought can be put into these things, but, like...
It's almost like a stigma that's on, like, a short comedy skit.
Yeah,
there was a 5-second films on YouTube.
I love those guys!
For years, they had a new thing every day. Like, how do you come up with that many ideas?
And, like, they might be 5 seconds, but the amount of different shots they have in those videos, holy.
I used to love 5-second films. Like, one of my favorites was, how long, there was a magician show, he's like, how long are you pregnant? 6 months? Oh, not anymore! And he pumps it out and, like, pulls the baby out of his mouth.
And, like, you can sort of see, like, an inspiration from people like that, or people, I can't even think of any short comedy skits right now.
Oh,
like,
my God, there's so many on YouTube that I love. Like, since I was 13, I've been, like, looking to, like, YouTube, specifically animators, and, like, just random comedians online. Not like comedians, but, like, you know, they make stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it's all personal. It's all, like, from the heart, and it's so awesome to watch.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. It's like the new generation comedian. It's not like stand-up is super, like... I mean, stand-up is still... Yeah. I love stand-up.
It's less, like, on the spot, and more, like... Hey, we're all using the same platform. Like everyone has their own support, and I don't know. I've always wanted to be a part of that, and like one of my all-time favorite YouTubers is Ego Raptor.
Ooh, I was actually thinking that. I was like, who? I mean, as soon as I stopped saying the who I was trying to think of for the skits, I was like, oh wait, Ego Raptor.
Yeah, because like I had never like seen humor that was so like similar with mine, but so like developed, and it had a huge part in shaping my like confidence and my like sense of humor.
For sure.
Because like up until that point, like I had a base of like a personality base. Because like, you know, growing up I was kind of a shy kid, didn't really talk to too many people, but like when I was always to myself, I absorbed movies. I just like I lived in music, in movies, and just like it was all because of my parents.
For sure. Is there any sort of like movies or music that really, really stood out to you as a not an inspiration, but to help shape who you are today?
Tons of movies. Like,
of course.
I would say like my all-time favorite movie is Young Frankenstein.
Oh,
I know.
Nice.
If for those of you listening who have never heard of it, ask your parents. Because I asked mine.
That's actually really good. That's a really cool pick too, because it's not a normal movie.
It's the perfect parody.
Yeah.
Like it's not forcing anything because like it's Frankenstein, and it's just the comedy's just so natural, and it's like I always do my best to like get that same timing, that same writing, and it's like I absorb it. I know all the words to it.
Oh, okay. And
another movie I know all the words to is Goldmember. And Ace Ventura. Like I said, I absorbed these movies. Like I was going to say a bad word not on the radio. That was appropriate. I was going to say instead of it was a blank ton of movies.
Yeah.
If you can
Metric.
fill in the blank. Yes.
A poop ton.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Metric poop ton. How about both?
No, cubic buttload.
This is why you two should just be talking pretty much solely.
No, I'm enjoying this.
Your rapport is crazy.
Well, you know, I'm enjoying myself. Like, this is the first time, like, I'm just flowing with the conversation.
Oh, boy.
It's like, I'm comfortable, you know? Like, I still have little nerves. That's, like, my main hurdle is, you know, nerves. I get so nervous, like especially like when I'm about to perform something.
For sure.
Bonus fact, I went to the school in the acting program.
Great school.
So like I
Solid 7 out of 5.
Yeah. we great minds.
Yeah.
You know what they say about great minds?
Make the same sandwiches.
You know, you both were going to say something different than what I intended, so why not you go one at a time?
Yeah. You make the same sandwiches?
Get things done.
I mean, yeah.
I win.
Both apply.
Yeah. Mine's kind of the umbrella.
Yeah.
One of the things done by making sandwiches.
Yeah, and then you give them to people, and they're like, yeah, okay, I'll do stuff for you.
Peanut butter and lettuce every day.
Peanut butter.
I don't know. It's just the two things I thought of.
Although the big one I had when I was a kid was lettuce and cheese slices. That was surprisingly good.
I had tuna sandwiches every day for lunch as a kid, and I actually got bullied for it too.
No.
Like, kids suck.
Tuna's great.
It's just.
What you got for lunch today? Tuna.
Yeah, like what do you eat for lunch, Rebecca? Tuna. You're like, where do you eat it? Like, why don't you eat anything else? I'm like, I was a really picky kid. I was a picky eater. So like. That was basically why I ate tuna.
That was actually really funny because I thought you were going to get serious for a second, and then you're like, "Nah, it's just picky."
No, that's it. Like
there was hard times, so you couldn't afford anything but tuna.
You know, you can only laugh at those like points because like back then I wouldn't be laughing because like I didn't hate this school, but it was like it was just hard dealing with like I knew I was different from the other kids, but, like, it was just, I don't know, it felt like they were very snobby, very entitled, and it was like...
Yeah.
The whole tuna thing, it's like, it bothered me for years. I was like, why are you picking on me for my food? And then, like, it just hit me. It was like, that's hilarious. That is stupid, but it's hilarious. And, like, it takes a certain courage to let... humor be your outlet.
It's true.
Because, like, you're really putting yourself out there, too. And it's like, I don't know. I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. Let your tuna fish fly.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Wait, what are you thinking?
I just don't like the idea of tunas flying around a room.
You know, I just thought I had a memory flashback just from tuna and flying. In Collingwood. Do you know where that is?
No.
It's like it's cottage country up north. And it's like an hour and a half away. And my parents, like, we used to have a cottage there. And we recently sold it, actually. And my dad had built in a pool. And I was so excited. And my dad, like, pools have maintenance.
Yeah.
So my dad, he would clean the pool. He would take care of it. And he called me. He was like, Rebecca, come out here. I'm like, what's up? And he's like... You want to see a frog fly? And I'm like, sure. And then he takes a net with a frog in it from the pool, and he flings it as far as he can. And I start dying. It's like, hey, Rebecca, you want to see a frog fly? Wait! I don't know. It was already dead. Don't worry.
No, yeah. I was going to say, PETA, please don't attack us.
No,
it's all right.
No, the frog already had a slow, lonely...
They heard that. That was great.
I nailed it.
That was a very subtle, sad high five. It was a pity five. No, it's not a pity five. It was good.
It's okay. It's just the story of my life. It's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's good.
I hate this. It's like I can't come up with puns when on the spot.
It's all right.
Like when it's the perfect time, I just can't.
No, you can't force a pun. It's not going to work.
It's okay. We're never funny, so no.
I can't. I just punish
I was funny
myself. I'll see myself out.
I'll high five myself.
But not actually. I'm having fun.
Yeah, dear. It's always a fun time. So in your videos, you can see that there's like you take such inspiration from not only your comedy and your style, but and movies, as you said, but as well as video games.
Oh yeah.
And I've sort of
the video game topic. We're getting in on this. All right.
So I just like it's just been pretty prevalent. Like we met actually because of video games in Attilio, and you know we were chilling, and you sort of have like this passion for this type of entertainment.
Oh yeah.
So you know maybe we can.
It was something like a whole Let's Play genre is like it's so profound to me. Like when I think about it, because video games have always been my passion, like since I was a kid, and I never thought that comedy plus video games could be a thing. So like that's why like I guess I was so intrigued by the whole Let's Play thing, but like only back to the Ego Raptor thing, like the Game Grumps part, like his other channel, the popular 2 million subscriber channel.
You probably never heard of them.
Nah, they're pretty recent.
Yeah. In fact, why don't you guys go to his channel and just say Tom and Till sent to?
Becca says hi. Yeah. Also, actually, my friend Gage, he's been my pen pal. Like he lives in LA, I think. Actually, he met the Grumps, and he's actually the guy who. He he got their couch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he got Danny to send me a video, and it was just a video of Danny saying, "Hi Becca, like you're great, I love you, like you're the best, see ya." And then when I got it, I flung myself into my closet door out of sheer excitement. Back first, not like trying to like hurt myself. I was like, "Oh my god, it's Danny!" Like, you're Jewish, I'm Jewish. Maybe there's a nah.
Maybe next time he sells a couch, maybe.
Oh. Yeah. It's like, hit me up with that good couch. I don't know how, but that did sound wrong. I think
it's a blended euphemism for something.
I guess my brain's all over the place trying to talk.
That's all right.
Totally.
Words are hard. It's fine.
We're talking about the Let's Play in the video game.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
What were we?
Well, I just sort of want to know, like, where do you like in your videos? You have some videos that are specifically about video games. Is there like any sort of video games that you want to cover specifically?
Well, I had just started my YouTube channel. Like, well, I've had a YouTube channel for years, but I've never really posted any videos, any content. And in the last couple of years, I joined Fandom Musicals, which is another promotional plug that you can look up on YouTube. And they did parody musicals of certain video games like Kingdom Hearts and like of the zombie genre. And like it was really fun to do. Like I had a little theater troupe of little dorks and geeks that I just fell in love with. And I had made videos with them. Because they actually started here at the school too.
Everything starts from Seneca.
Everything.
Yes, even presidents, probably, maybe.
Probably.
I don't know. Sure. We'll see.
So how, like you met these guys and you started doing some stuff with them. How was that? Like, was that really cool?
Oh my god, it was awesome. I actually got to be a guest at a convention in Hamilton called Con Bravo.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the first time I was on like an equal level with other YouTubers like Frontal Floss and Team 4-Star. Like those, it was so awesome getting to know these guys, and like they really pulled me out of my shell. And it's like now I have the courage to like start making my own things, because they would tell me like, you know, I just have to apply myself, because already I feel like I should be in this business. I want to.
For sure.
You know, it's like, of course, like over the last year, like 2016 just unanimously sucked for everybody.
It's a bit of a write-off.
Yeah, more so for gorillas.
Hashtag.
Listen, all right, we don't need to get Pete on us or anything.
You're right.
Harambe wasn't it such a...
They did the right thing.
Different subjects.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, 2016 was just like...
2016 sucked.
Yeah.
Major butt.
And now coming out of that, you're sort of like becoming a new thing.
It's like I'm coming out of the ashes slowly. Because like, on top of like all the bad stuff that happened, I lost my dad too in March. And I've been... you know, I've been coming back from that too. He was the first person I've ever lost that was close to me, and I'm just like, he always believed in me. Like, he, not as like, you know, a parent saying to their kid because they just, you know, it's like, I have the best kid, and they're the best, and they're so great at everything, and like, no, but my dad like truly made me think that I had something special about me. So my whole life was dedicated to like making him proud of me, and I always performed for him, and my mission was to make him laugh, because he was a stone cold guy, but when I could make him crack, it was like, success. That's how I knew that I could pursue comedy. If I could make my dad laugh, just maybe, you know.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think you are going places that I can't even imagine reaching.
I will be very grateful if I do. I'll be very lucky. But like with my channel, I just decided, because like, you know, Attilio and Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
I've never seen you before ever, so this is weird for me.
This is new.
Yeah.
You like hockey?
I mean, it's okay.
Cool. So we started a channel together after meeting called Becca and Tilly.
Ooh.
Becca apostrophe Tilly.
Right.
And we just played video games together at James' apartment.
Yeah, who's James?
He's a guy, and he looks like Jesus.
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
Yeah.
I mean, when he has that like beard going and he lets the mane go out, for sure.
It's been a while since that.
I miss his Trudeau sweater. Like,
that was Paul.
That was
Paul.
Oh, no, I mean Paul. Sorry, I meant Paul. Paul looked like Jesus.
Yes.
That's where I got confused.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen those guys in so long. I miss hanging out.
Well, let's go there after.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
So, I already had like some, Let's Play experience with Attilio.
Right.
We played Mario Galaxy together.
Yes.
What other games? 1,000 Spikes.
1001 Spikes, Bastion, Mario Maker.
Yeah.
There's something else, but I don't remember.
The gingerbread guy.
Rock and Roll Adventure.
Oh my god. There was a part in that game where, you know, you unlock the ending, and that it's like a little cutscene that shows the ending unlocking, the end of the game, and you gotta run to it. But like during the cutscene, these enemies just spawned out and killed me, and I was so close to beating it. I just flipped. I flipped Dookie.
Oh no!
I like that expression. I'm gonna use
it. Very loud. Yeah, I was scared in that moment.
I don't know. It was life changing.
Yeah,
you never go back after a rock and roll adventure.
I don't want to say I get angry at video games, but I get pretty competitive, and I rage quit. Like, especially when I'm playing with good friends, because like they're not gonna get offended if I start cussing them out or like whatever. So so like if we're playing Mario Kart and like a friend of mine just like is beating me, I would smack her. So like I kind of tried to channel that little rage, see what kind of humor I could come up with, but that just came out like a little bit forced. So like I'm still practicing the flow, just talking, which I think I've been doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, well, it's already been a half an hour.
I know, I've been talking for a half hour.
Yeah.
Oh.
New career opportunity.
What?
Yeah.
What? I'm proud of myself. I'm doing. High five me.
Nice. Oh, that was a really good one.
You too. Woohoo!
Oh, that one was better.
All the can we do high five at the same time?
Woohoo! Oh, I'm sorry, I bumped the microphone. Hope that wasn't loud.
Well, actually, since it has been a half an hour, we're actually going to take a quick little break.
Oh boy! Good.
But we'll be back. But I'm going to play for you some Stellar Beat with a new song. It's called Noose here on Say Radio, the voice of Seneca College.
Censored.
Woohoo!
Suddenly you wonder if you've even got a voice. Suddenly you ponder if you've even got a choice. The thunder tundra, calamity crashes into your life and you melt into ashes. Your bashful matches, boast in your mattress, toast in the rest of your half-full glasses. A disaster after actually happened, but relax and just imagine. No stress on the past end, that's a dead end. Turn around, roll up the windows, grab a bead, touch a tea, cause you don't know where you're headed. You'll get it, but right now you gotta head in. Let it set in to a new habitual enterprise. Time will strive, your eyes will see it come alive. You will be efficiently energized. You're with an animal that cannot be tamed. You're with a check but can't remember your name. You're lucky all the deaths occurring too far away, paving the way for you to make it to fame. Trading pain for some gain, no time to train. You're hunting for a new face, it's a race, last place, back to basics. The base kicks into the matrix, it's troubling but just face it. Set a good example for the sheep who you shepherd, ignoring all the times they made you feel like a leper. In storing your emotions you will never surrender until the pill pops and you're off on a fender. But still you will not ever let it become you. You'll undo all the pain that they caused you, because you got a job to do. Sick of all this molded food, cook up something golden new, old school. I know you, I hope you don't read between the lines or I'll be so screwed. I told you, it won't do to pretend that it's real when you're tofu. But there you are with more food. I guess I'll order more brews, I guess I'll grab a friend and talk over more booze. At poor news, news tied around my neck. Every time it loosens up and pull back, it's to distract in these actions you attack me with. I lack the proper back to attract these quips, so stop scratching it. The wound is opened up, a little tickle is just barely enough. Writing while I'm drinking, staring into the cup. If I do more damage than good, I write down more than I should. I'm stepping into the woods, making it work, flipping my hood. I got a brand new perspective, electing the rest of my days as a blessing. No more resting, invested in an old way to get wrecked, my friend. Let's begin again.
C Radio, the voice of Seneca College. That was Stellar B with his newest song, Noose. It's really, really cool, and so is the rest of his stuff. So make sure you go check him out on SoundCloud. Stellar B on SoundCloud. Do it after the show, not right now. Stay. We're going to talk a little bit more. We're going to do some cool stuff. But first, I want to do a quick news recap.
Oh, boy.
So, if you don't know, hockey. Hockey. It's a thing.
Hockey.
And they were doing something really cool. It's the All-Stars.
It's the All-Star weekend. Yesterday was a whole big old day of skill competition stuff, and today at 3:30 I think is the actual games.
Ooh, check that out.
So I'm excited to watch that later, which is going to be nice.
And if you don't know, now you know.
Oh, boy.
But there's some other stuff going on. Of course, President now, Donald Trump, has been inaugurated, and that's a thing. And, you know, he's doing some stuff people like. Some people hate him. What's that?
He's pregnant?
Yeah, he's pregnant.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
You know, and there's a couple other things. A couple new CDs. This week has actually been really, really good for CDs, music in general. I suggest checking out any sort of feed that tells you, because there's some really, really cool artists, including Loyal Candor, who I found recently. He's really good, and a couple other ones.
He's English.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that.
Like the actual English, not like us.
No. He's not a WASP. He's pure, like, actually from the UK.
Mm-hmm. But that's, like, really it for news. There's a couple other things we're not going to get too far into. You know, we like to keep it light, right? We're not going to go into the very depressing stuff, although we did talk about Trump.
Yeah, when you were talking about Trump, I was thinking, like, did you hear, like, the whole thing of Kevin O'Leary? Like,
no.
Kevin O'Leary.
Oh, the Dragon's Den guy.
Yeah. He's announced that he's going to go for Prime Minister. And I feel like Canada collectively is like, watching America, we're like, oh man, what a mess. Like, boy, am I glad I live in a country we don't have to deal with that kind of stuff. And then we see the news, Kevin O'Leary, we all just together were like, oh.
It's actually really... Wasn't Donald Trump on the American version of Dragon's Den or whatever?
He did Celebrity Apprentice.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's what it was. There's so many different shows like that. I can't even keep
None
track.
of them are good.
No.
There are no good shows that... Well, actually, Riverdale. We talk Riverdale. If you don't... It's I watched the first... It's on Netflix. I'm pretty sure it's on Netflix. That's where I watched it. It's an adaptation of the Archie world.
I used to read Archie all the time.
It is nothing like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's first of all, it's a lot more modern, like a reality grounded thing.
Do they all have iPhones?
Yeah. And also, like the main thing, the main thing is that one of the students in the school went missing, and like that's just the start. That's episode 1. It's not really bringing anything, but like it's gritty-ish.
Why would you make Archie gritty?
Well, because everything seems to be gritty nowadays.
Betty or Veronica?
Well, I mean that's just the start of it.
I think it's like it's been like 2015. I'm going to say till now. It's just like take your childhood and then make it gritty. Power Rangers.
Before that,
Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, like everything is just like we're gonna make everything dark.
Nostalgia, babe.
Yeah.
Nostalgia, babe. Come see the movie because we have your child.
And then Ghostbusters happened over the summer, and actually I like Ghostbusters.
The new one?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
We saw that together.
Yeah, we did. I was never a fan of the series. Like the people I know who liked Ghostbusters hated it, but I was into it. It's a dumb comedy.
It wasn't a bad movie. It didn't like. Of course, all the controversies, whatever.
Yeah, besides all
that, like, it did have its moments, and it wasn't...
There's Chris Hemsworth is in it, he plays the receptionist.
The dumb blonde,
and he's an idiot, which is awesome, but, like, he's eating a sandwich or whatever, one of the ladies is pissed, so she grabs it and, like, throws it, and he's just like, hey, can you help me with that, bro? And then from off-screen, the sandwich gets thrown back, and he catches it and keeps eating it. It was amazing. It was so good.
Yeah, Thor is pretty hot.
Yeah, no, totally.
Thanks.
Like, I'm not, I don't have man crushes on every man out there, but like JGL and him, there's like,
fair.
Crybaby era Johnny Depp.
Oh.
Always. Like, the jeans, white t-shirt, leather jacket, greaser.
40 scarves.
Okay.
Yeah, 40. On Johnny Depp, the 40 scarf too, with everything else.
He's
got
like
a little head wrap in pearls and red lipstick.
There's no neck anymore, it's just like cloth.
I'm pretty
I dream of a day to go to the Hollywood.
I think they're actually making a documentary on him called Underneath the Scarves.
Oh.
I wish that was a real thing.
How about that? Or it could be about Canada.
Oh, I totally believed you. You had me.
No. That would have been...
I've been duped.
You Johnny
bamboozled.
Johnny duped.
Yep.
That's clever.
You're welcome. You can take
it was a good show. Got to end on that high note.
You can take that with you to the bank, see?
Yeah, money bank.
They might tell you to leave, though.
We're not going to take fake documentaries as currency.
No.
Aww.
There's no conversion for that.
Oh man, that's all I have.
Except maybe exposure bucks.
Exposure bucks?
Yeah, like when a band does a gig for exposure.
Oh.
It's my job to teach you a new thing every day.
That's
exposure
the point.
Bucks.
You learn new things every day.
Learn new things every day.
New things.
Hello, thin person.
Oh. Besides the news in the world, there is something I did want to speak on a little bit. We already mentioned this last week, and I'll be continuing to mention it until it's finally solidified.
Dolphins.
But this show is going to have an opportunity to get call-ins.
Oh.
Very, very soon. Right now, we have a phone here. It is hooked up to the Seneca network, and the only issue we're having right now is if you call, you have to call the school, which is not fun, because you got to go all through automations and, click 1 to do this. And then you have to wait till I think it's like 800 and
By
something.
that point, if I was someone calling into a radio, I would just give up at dial 1 for fruit salad.
So instead, we're going to be trying to hook up a Skype, and then we'll have a number that you guys can call. It's not working right now, but until the meantime, make sure you're on Facebook and you're commenting with all the questions that you have for myself, Attilio, and our guests.
Hello.
Especially because, you're hearing us every week. We're dumb, but our guests are awesome. So make sure, if you have any questions for them to do with their profession or whatever.
I bring down the GPA of this program by like 1.5 points.
You know what? That's fine. When it's dumb and awesome, you're having fun.
Like Ghostbusters.
Ooh,
the new one.
Dumb and fun. Dumb and fun.
Which one am I?
Neither. Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
Dumb or fun?
Both.
Dumb and fun.
It was
fun and dumb.
Incredible how quickly I got confused in that.
Buddy cops.
No. Mortal enemies.
Officer John Dumb.
Oh.
And
Nick Hostile.
Yeah.
He's very hostile.
The hostile.
It's just way too on the nose for TV.
Oh no, Chief Aggressive. He's coming in now.
No, chief ultimatum.
That was supposed to be my chief aggressor.
That was great.
It's got to be chief ultimatum so that it keeps the plot going forward.
Oh.
Like, nothing will make me laugh harder than a good voice crack. It's like,
let's go get some food, guys.
Mr. Simpson.
Listen here, Detective Hostel. We need you to go downtown.
Detective Hostel, I think there's a shady drug deal going.
I think we're watching a comedy skit unfold before us.
It just happens. It's so easy to riff when you click with people. No, I don't.
See, it's happening right now.
I'm not hitting. I'm just lightly
seeing physical
stroking.
Contact right now.
I'm lightly stroking his hair.
I can take a picture.
There was always a thing that I would do to Attilio whenever he would buzz his head. I would like flatten my palm on the side of his head, and I would go, egg.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either, to be honest.
Right, but like that's comedy. It's just like whatever. It's random. And
sometimes you just don't need a reason.
No,
just gotta laugh it out.
And that's Family Guy.
It's hit or miss.
That's the song.
Copyright sense.
Simpsons did it first.
Simpsons always did it first.
Oh, speaking of The Simpsons. Yeah, speaking of. How about all this like crazy talk of like I get it. Simpsons did it first. They've done everything first. But like, there's been some fake ones coming up recently. Have you noticed that?
Fake?
Yeah, like there were like I think there's a part in The Simpsons where they reference South Park or something like that, and like people were like, Simpsons created South Park. You can see it here,
but
and
they
stuff
didn't.
Like that. Yeah, no, and it's like happening all over, like the Donald Trump thing.
I think that's just a meme. Maybe like a Simpsons, like Simpsons did it first.
The Trump thing where like he's at the podium and there's a shot of him like going down an escalator.
Yeah,
and they're like, they called this in the 90s. Well, no, they made it after he announced he was going to run for president. People spreading BS.
People don't know how animation works.
Yeah, pretty much. So it's just like this spree of like fake news, especially around this the election. Holy. There's like the biker gang that was supposedly taking up all the highways, and they're like pro-Trump, and they were being real bad.
God.
And then it turns out it was a photo from Sweden from 2006.
Yeah. It's like that's why you're not supposed to get your news from Facebook.
Yeah. My favorite misinformation thing like that is a Tumblr post of this little like African kid crying, and it's just like him like just like maybe halfway up the chest up to his head crying, and there's this like long beautiful passage about this like specific tribe of when someone has done something wrong, rather than berate them, everyone surrounds him and tells him all the good things about himself, and that's why he's crying. But it's a picture from a soccer documentary. It's just the internet likes
you make a nice face when you sneeze, and I think that's cool. It's like yelling compliments at him, and you can't figure out what to say. It's like, I like how your mustache is there. I actually said that to a kid. Oh my God. Okay, story time.
Yep.
So in grade 8, I was placed in a special, quote-unquote special class.
The better class.
Yeah.
Like a gifted program
and for English and math.
Nice.
Like, I got better at both. So that's fine.
That's cool.
So this kid, his name was Ashish, and he didn't know my name, and I was like, I'm Rebecca, you can call me Becca. And he's like, can I call you Becky? And I'm like, sure. And like, since then, I've hated it. Becky is the biggest pet peeve. I hate it. I never, like, be my friend, don't call me Becky.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, Becky. And he's like, he called me Becky. Like, I was so pissed. He's like, one day I came in and he was like, oh, Becky, your hair looks amazing today. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Ashish. And he was like, now you compliment me. I'm like, I like how your mustache is just there. He's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, it was grade 8 too, so it was a really awkward like pube stash.
Oh, nice. My favorite. I rock that myself once a week anyway as well. Yeah.
Rock the pube stash.
Yeah, man.
Ew.
No, of course not. I don't think I could ever like.
Not ew. I think you like ew, like ew.
Yeah. No, it's okay. I'm just upset now.
Oh no.
This is more kind of an ill, like, get away from me, please, you're scaring me.
All right, I'll leave.
No. You know what? Sometimes I see on girls too, like little corner mustaches. I get those, and it's just sometimes I play with it because my mom, you know, Jewish mothers, they like to point out certain things all the time.
Oh.
Loudly.
In
public.
Like,
yeah, that too, especially that.
At
So
the
like,
mall.
you know, I got, you know, I got thick eyebrows and just hairy.
That's fine.
So like whenever my eyebrows, like if I didn't pluck them and tend to them, like I would definitely, without a doubt, grow a unibrow. Like I don't want to be Frida. That's an art reference.
Oh, is it?
To you art aficionados.
No, I'm not one of those.
Aficionado. That's a word too.
it is.
So
There's more syllables than my first name.
Attilio, aficionado.
Yep.
Yeah, that works. Let me know if this gets interesting for you. So
Is this too hot information for you?
So my mom.
Oh yeah.
My mom, she would like point out the hairs that are coming out of my face. She's like, she wouldn't even like say anything first. She would just like make faces at me and just like try to like make motions of her plucking her own eyebrows to me. She's like, "When are you gonna pluck those brows?" What? And she's like, "Yeah, you got a little mustache growing." I was like, "No, please, no, Mom, I'm not."
We're ordering a sub at Subway.
Please, when are you gonna pluck those brows?
Just shave the mustache. It's fine.
Yeah. Thank God.
Thank you. I don't know. I mean, I just grow the mustache, get whiskers going, whatever.
I prefer to
Let it flow in the breeze.
I have had a female bearded lady taxi driver once.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, she was really, really nice. Except, like, you know, when we got to the destination, she was like, "All right, and here's my number if you ever need a taxi drive again." I was like, "I'm just going to call the taxi service."
It's the bearded lady. You know it's a trap. She's going to take you to the...
Carnival.
the carnival. That felt kind of mean as I was saying it, and I kind of regretted it as I was saying it.
It's all yokes. It's all yokes.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, if you're a lady and you've got a beard, that's awesome.
Rock on.
Show it off. If I could have the ability to grow like actual facial hair, I would. Like, can you imagine? I would just poof up the biggest mustache, and I would
Like the picture of that guy that looks like the sun.
Like
He's
a
got
colonel.
a huge afro, and then his beard's like super long, and it's just like a circle of hair around his face. He's the sun. It's amazing.
It's a facial hair that demands attention.
Yeah.
It's way too much work for me. That's why
Medical
I just
attention.
like trim it down real.
I'm not shaving for a while. It's still winter out there. They'll just grow it. I want a chest tickler anyways.
What?
Chest tickler.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
That sounds
Chest tickler.
That sounds like a stripper name, like a really bad stripper.
No,
name.
that was Sexy Biscuits. That was my stripping name.
Sexy
Sexy Biscuits.
Fantasia Sunny Jug.
Sunny Junks?
I came up with that Fantasia Sunny Jugs as a stripper name.
Nice.
It's a cool game that you can play with your friends. It's like, what's your stripper name? Just let me know if I'm crossing the line.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Chocolate
So
sprinkles.
strippers are cool. Strippers, hookers, like all that
totally.
stuff. GTA.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
GTA?
Yeah.
The game or the area?
Both.
That's fair.
Can you imagine, like, Grand Theft Auto in Toronto?
There was a whole, like, mock thing about that.
Really?
I played as Jane Finch.
Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible.
I get it.
I'm not making that happened on the internet.
Jane Finch.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
I think the main bad guy was Rexdale.
Rexdale?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm around there.
Oh, no.
The villain's name is T. Ronto.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
I like Toronto.
Yeah.
It's funny because it spells out Toronto.
Wait, does it?
In case you didn't get it. Oh man.
No, I think you're right. I think you're right.
The layers.
Yeah.
It's lasagna of video games.
All right.
Lasagna.
Lasagna, actually. If you want to pronounce the way my grandmother pronounced it.
Quesalda. Like quesadilla. Like I like
Quesado.
pronouncing words wrong. Quesalda.
I mean, whatever, man. Whatever boats you float.
Yeah.
Whatever floats your boat float.
I hope you guys realize this is the most unhinged show we've ever done. It's great. Don't worry about it. This is why I've sort of left you guys.
I haven't even busted into my grandmother material yet.
I love your grandma.
Same. She's pretty right.
I want to meet Attilio's grandma.
She's awesome, but like she's mostly deaf and has a hearing aid that she never really turns on anyway. So like a couple winters ago, we were at my grandfather's funeral, and she was, we were doing the whole morning thing. With a U, not early in the day. Although it was pretty early in the day. And so my grandmother's sitting there, and her sister walks in. It's like, Maria, how are you feeling? How are you feeling? Who wants tea? And it's just that for my entire life.
That's great.
Who's going to Mexico?
Who's going to Mexico, Shani?
No, I'm going to the mall. Mexico.
What's your best old lady voice?
I don't have.
Try. Like picture. All right, I'm gonna picture it for you.
Okay.
She's
And then you're gonna do the voice.
Okay, yeah, sure.
that was easy.
And then Thomas will do the voice.
She's I don't know. Do you guys want to help me out with like a visual of her? She's like she's short, got a hunch, cane.
Yep, she's
a
wearing
really
a floral blouse.
Yeah, I was gonna say floral, like a muumuu. Among my list of favorite words, muumuu.
She has glasses. She doesn't wear them, of course.
No, they're
the chain.
Yeah, she has the chain.
Yeah.
She has like a gold chain.
Yeah,
strung around her neck. Yeah.
Yeah, and she has like a little pink sweater too, and she has stockings, and on her feet she's got I don't know, slippers.
And although she's rickety now, she used to be one of the best swing dancers in all of North America.
Oh boy!
Yeah, and now she's got a face like a bulldog, but she can swing, baby.
Hey.
Okay, here's my impression of that woman, right?
All right. Ew.
I hope I can hear that in my ears.
Oh,
that's just my impression of an old person.
Like, making dad sounds too.
Yeah.
Like,
I make those, especially when I'm like getting up.
See you again.
I'll do those all the time.
Basically, every time I've gotten out of a chair since I hurt my back 2 years ago,
it's like
that was a hiccup, and you know it.
I mean, yeah,
that's okay.
You just turn into like the dad noise hype man in a rap song.
This is great. I'm having such a blast.
This is at such a sensible time. I can go home and get 8 hours.
8 hours of sleep so I can take my kids to school bright and early in the morning and go to work.
The musical.
And just so you know.
Yes.
No, not you guys.
Oh,
okay.
I want you to know that this is how these two act always. This isn't
love it.
This isn't like we're trying to fill up time or anything. This has just become a conversation between these two.
Fill up time, Lord of the Clocks.
Yeah. You thought Tilio was composed all the time? No.
Very rarely.
Yeah.
I'm just a lot in my head thinking of the next dumb thing I could say, and then the moments pass, and I'm like, oh, right, gotta pay attention.
Yeah.
Philip time.
Philip just in time. Because he's always punctual.
Oh boy, Prontosaurus.
Philip Time and Just in Time are brothers. They constantly late for things.
Oh wow, that's ironic.
Oh, that is Just in Time and what was the other one? Philip and Justin.
Yeah.
They're
There was a wrestler named Just Incredible.
That's amazing.
He wasn't very good.
That's just amazing.
That's like, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
That's just in case I can't think of anything to finish what I'm saying. Please interrupt me.
It worked. It totally worked.
Awesome.
Just I'm gonna sit in the corner and think about my life choices for a couple minutes.
Just I'm gonna go to my room and cry.
Oh no. What are you, me last year?
I wonder
I'm not crying. Somebody put tears on my pillow.
I wonder if Just in Time talks in third person like that.
Just in Time never waits for anybody.
Just in Time wants you to know that you are late by 34 seconds.
Just in case you didn't know.
No, that's good. That's good.
Thank you. Don't you pity me.
What are we doing here?
We're talking. We're talking. And we're filling up time, clearly, because it's already like 12:53.
Oh man!
Whoa!
If you didn't know.
Time went by so fast.
Yeah.
That was
Like
fast.
that Madonna song.
Mm-hmm.
No, wait, that's so slowly.
What?
Time went by.
I don't really know Madonna's.
So nobody
music.
does anymore.
No,
For the very first time.
that was perfect.
Thank you.
How do you like that?
It was like my Britney Spears impression, but like with my tongue jammed up my throat.
Right.
Clearly,
Your Britney Spears impression.
Yeah.
you played a lot of SingStar in your life.
As Britney bitch.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
no.
really good.
There's the one
that's,
word.
That's okay because it's a quote from.
Oh yeah, it's okay.
It works.
Let me break up my copy of Mein Kampf.
No,
and we'll
no,
get
no,
that
no,
loophole.
I dare you. I double dare you. No.
We're actually going to leave it at that, guys. I hope you had fun. I know we did.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Yeah, exactly. And make sure, this is the number one thing, you go to YouTube, you type in a Planet Becca.
Planet Becca is my YouTube channel.
Yes.
I'm going to make some cool stuff.
And you check
There's
her
a
out.
Doctor Who
She's
theme in that
really
video.
cool. Is there anywhere else that we can find you, or is the YouTube your main source?
I guess my YouTube.
Cool.
Like,
That's amazing, because that's easy. That means no one has an excuse not to do it.
exactly. So you there, get on your computer and listen to a grand old Let's Play of Mega Man where I suck horribly. But you know what? You can listen to it while you're doing other stuff. That's totally your call. But you're gonna miss some sweet edits that Attilio made if you're not watching.
Really?
I think my favorite part of Let's Plays is I can just do things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
no.
Podcast them all the time. It's great.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys do that. We'll be here next week.
The energy's back.
Yeah, no, you gotta bring it back. Right now, I'm gonna play a song called "Demons" by Imagine Dragons here on Say Radio, the voice of Seneca College. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.